Hi, my name is Maureen Heberly. This is for Anatomy and Physiology, Professor Lane's class BI 202, and this is the sheep heart. So first we're going to do the anterior view. The pericardium is a double-walled sac that contains the heart and the root of all the great vessels. The space between the two layers is filled with the pericardium fluid, which helps to protect the heart from injury in the event of a collision or, a blunt force trauma. It provides a protective outer layer of the wall of the heart, and it consists of connective tissue covered by the epithelium. The base of the heart is the top of the heart, the superior medial portion, and it is the total opposite of the apex. It primarily involves the left and right atrium. The apex is the lowest superficial part of the heart. It is inferior, anterior, and toward the left, and is overlapped, when it's inside, is overlapped by the left lung and the pleura. And it is located around the level of the fourth and fifth ribs, and its function is to regulate contractions of the ventricles so they are well timed to the contractions of the atrium. The right auricle is a small projection from the right atrium of the heart. It is a flap and it has darker tissue. The left auricle is a muscular pouch connected to the left atrium of the heart. It's also a flap and functions as a reservoir for the left atrium. The right ventricle is a triangular shape and extends from the right atrium to near the apex of the heart. Its function is to receive deoxygenated blood from the right atrium through the tricuspid valve and pump it into the pulmonary artery. The left ventricle is also triangular shaped, and it extends from the left atrium to the near edge of the apex of the heart. It receives the oxygenated blood from the left atrium through the mitral valve and pumps it into the aorta. The pulmonary trunk is a blood vessel that carries deoxygenated blood. It arises from the right ventricle and extends upward to the right and left pulmonary arteries, which proceed to the lungs. When the right ventricle contracts, the blood inside is put under pressure, and the tricuspid valve between the right atrium and right ventricle closes. The only exit for the blood from the right ventricle is through the pulmonary trunk, and the arterial structure stemming from the pulmonary trunk is the only place in the body where the arteries transport deoxygenated blood. The coronary arteries supply the oxygenated and nutrient-filled blood to the heart muscle. They are the first blood vessel that branch off from the ascending aorta. Now, for the posterior view, the coronary sulcus is a depression or a groove that contains the trunks of the nutrient vessels of the heart. And the left auricle, again, is over here, and it's the flap that I explained earlier. It's a muscular pouch connected to the left atrium of the heart, and it functions as a reservoir for the left atrium. The left ventricle is the triangular shape and extends from the atrium to the near edge of the apex, which is down here. The right auricle is same thing, the darker tissue, and it's a flap, and it's a small projection from the right atrium of the heart. The right ventricle is a triangular shape and extends from the right atrium to near the apex, and its function is to receive deoxygenated blood from the right atrium through the tricuspid valve and pumps into the pulmonary artery. And that is it for the exterior portion of the sheep heart.